Welcome everybody. Welcome to a new series. This is for a game called Darkest Dungeon. This is an early access game. You'll be able to find all the information in the description down below it. Basically, turn-based roguelike, tons of strategy. You have to manage so many friggin' resources. It's not even funny. So many. Number one of which, there's two that are really high. Stress and gold. And they kind of go hand in hand. But I want to give you guys... Oops, sorry. There's probably a thump on my frickin' microphone. Anyways, I want to give you guys the intro to kind of set the theme here, which I had recorded previously, but then I found the watch intro cinematic. So, we're just going to get going here. Oh, hold on. I need to actually turn that... There we go. Watch intro. Here we go. I'm going to be quiet during this prayer, so you people can get a full sense of the ambience. We aren't going to see this video again. It's just going to be here, so here we go.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house?
Oh, son of a... I turned up the volume and it stopped the video. Take two.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal antediluvian evil.
I love this.
Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows
Woohoo!
of the darkest dungeon.
Alright guys, that is the intro, that is the backstory, that is why we're here. We are the heir to this house, this deserted little house here. This is ours. And we are to try to reclaim it from the madness. There we go. In Hamlet, week 19. I have clearly played this game. No secrets. We're opening the letter. Dark tube. There we go. This is going to be our game. This is what we're going to go through. And I'm going to try and show you guys the basics. But let me just, like I touched on it a little bit. Oh, story. Shh. The videos and the art are just very stylistic in this. The artist...
You will arrive along the old road.
Did really well.
It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors.
Go that way, sir! Go that way!
So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery
Without
madness.
I may have watched this a couple of times.
Will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Okay, so all hand-drawn art, which, you know, that's a selling point to some people. All art is hand-done. Even computer art. It's still somebody doing it by hand. Tablets, Wacom, you know, whatever. But this is just, look at this art. This is a very, very awesome theme. If there was like machines pumping out steam and stuff, this would be perfect for me. But as it is, I'm very happy with the Lovecraftian style that we have here. We're going to go through the first couple of openings here with the tutorial. I'm not going to read everything, I'm just going to kind of explain it a little fast, but we're starting out with these two characters here. And we need to navigate the map. The map is this thing right here. All we have to do is walk down the road. You'll see that this is the wagon that broke down in the cutscene just a second ago. So, I like the Highwaymen. These are one of my favorite characters. I don't really care too much about the Crusaders, but we'll get to that. So, this is technically a room. This is where the torch is right here. We need to go down this hallway to this room, so we're going to mark that as where we're heading.
Run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
So this is all pre-scripted.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Bam! Yes. Yes. No.
Such
Oh
a
my
terrible
gosh.
assault cannot be left
That
unanswered.
sucked. That sucked. That sucked. Dang, he resisted. I should have just gone outright for damage here. Oh, he's got one hit point.
How quickly
Oh
the
my
tide
gosh.
turns.
Look at that. I'm already stressing out. So much is going on that I need to explain to you
Confidence
guys.
surges as the enemy crumbles.
Oh. Okay, so a turn-based game, like you guys saw. The combat, I know all the skills and everything like that, so I'm kind of just jumping over them. We're going to explore new combos, and it's going to be pretty freaking cool. Anyways, this is the loot we got. We're just going to take it. It comes down here. This is the entire inventory for everybody, but we're going to go back to this view, and we're also going to change the order. That's what this is. Change the order of our team. Interactive objects. Yep, that's what this is. So we don't have anything to use. We're just going to search the place. Brigands left the valuables. Cool.
Leave nothing
An extra
unchecked.
75.
There is much to be found in forgotten places.
What you should note, though, is it took this right here, so much to explain. I'm sorry, guys. This is our torch level, and that's the bonuses it gives me right now. It's +2 scouting and +2 to monster surprise. It's dying, though. It's down to the first notch, which I admit, it's hard to see this outer light level here. But we're down to our first notch. However, that was it. That was the town. That was, oh, crap!
Ambush.
No, I forgot!
Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has
This is-
returned,
yeah,
and their
this is-
kind is no longer
Nah,
welcome.
This is the crappy part. I can only attack him. Please let me go first. No, crap. Rain of Whips. Ooh, is he gonna bleed? Oh, it caused bleed. These guys are kind of hard. I'm gonna see if I can. Yes!
Powerful blow.
Oh, see, he resisted it. But I critical. Oh, that helped my stress. That's good, that's good. He's gonna shoot me both again. Damn. Oh, and I will be swearing and cursing throughout this game because when your characters miss 3 times in a row, you have nothing to do but swear and curse. Oh, and he resisted my bleed that time. That sucked. And I just got worse bleeds. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, stunned. He won't get to go again. I'll be able to do enough damage to kill him. He's got 4. He's going to do 2, so all I need to do is 2. There we go. Okay, he'll be dead. Right there.
The
Cool.
bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Rush shot. Ooh. Oh, I've never seen him do that before. They've always just done the attack everybody. Yes. Oh, 1 hit point left. If I hover over, if I select my ability, here, let me see, and hover over the character, the information down here changes. So damage 3 through 6. If I do this, 4 through 9, it gives you all the time you want to plan your maneuvers because you really really need to do this.
As the
You
field
really need to plan.
falls, a faint hope
Woohoo!
blossoms.
Oh my gosh! This is all random, by the way, guys. The encounters are set, as I mentioned earlier. The loot and everything and the damage they do. I almost died. You actually can die in the tutorial here. It is a very hard game. But this is cool. Sears Satchel plus 20% scouting for only 1 speed. We're going to have fun with that. Let's take that. Take a look in the treasure chest here. Oh, it's trapped. Oh, at least I didn't get killed. And that's it. That's the mission for that area. Here's our little victory screen. Totals up our gold. We got almost 6,000. That's pretty good. And 2 of the bus, which we will be using later. And I always click these. Crap. Ligophobia. Stress resistant -20 when it's dark. Slugger. Plus 10% melee damage. Not too bad. Weak grip. -3% crit. I don't really care about the weak grip. That's not as bad as it could be. Not really at all. Not really at all.
Welcome home, such as it is.
Story.
This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
Liar. Okay, they will say stuff, and what they say changes based on their stress levels. But this is basically the set of quests here. It's defeat the 3 bosses. There is a necromancer, a swine prince, and a wizened hag. But it starts out as, well, it starts out as those, and then instead of apprentice, it's a normal necromancer, a king, and a normal hag. Then there's a necromancer lord, the swine god, and a hag witch. I'm assuming they're the same basic mechanic and it just gets more difficult, but that's the basic goals we have. The other ones are taking one of each of the types of characters, which you can see here, and raising them up to resolve level 6. So your characters don't really level themselves, but the resolve does unlock new abilities and new gear and stuff like that. Well, not new abilities, higher abilities. You get better at them sort of deal. But it's weird. So the resolve level, the better your resolve, the more resistant to stress you are. And that was what I was mentioning is one of the really big resources that you have to mention. You have to manage. And that's this bar right here. Those 3 things. You can see the total number. We're just underneath the 4th bar here. So 39 out of 100. When they get to 100, they have a moment of crises. And depending on how it goes, it can be good or bad. Easy is good or bad. One of the best lines from Armageddon. Anyways, right now 36, 39. They're a little stressed, and these are things we need to click on to kind of.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Okay, this is trying to tell you, don't worry if your characters die. The game that you saw earlier on that list, guys, week 18, I went in there with my first 2 sets of people and just purposely didn't care, and they died off. And then somebody challenged me saying I sucked at the game, and I was like, no, if I actually paid attention and cared. And anyways, we got a really kick-ass game going out of that. And that's the one I stream. This is one I'm going to record.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
And that's what we just did. So, when we're here, and what that screen just said, you can't... Well, here. You don't have 4 heroes available for a quest. You'll need to recruit more heroes. So you go, okay. I can have a total of 9 right now. I just got the 2. We'll come in here, and we'll just take these heroes.
Pious and unrelenting.
And that's actually not a bad group right there, but we're also going to come through here and go at least there. How many more do I have? It uses these items, which you can collect in the dungeons down here. So it's 6 more writs. And, I'm actually going to do that.
Word is traveling.
That.
Ambition is stirring in distant cities. Now, we can use this.
Shh. I don't believe I had to do that, but it makes sense to do that. I'll get 3 new people here every single day, and now I can have up to 11, so just under 3 full groups. Just under 3 full groups. Most of this stuff is still locked, so I can't even de-stress my guys. That was why that was such a bad start. This was actually a really, really bad start. The loot I got, friggin' awesome. I have never had a loot, especially an uncommon, this early on in the game, so I'm really happy about that. But this level of stress, these guys could all die really quick and easy. So since we can't do anything here, everything's still kind of locked, and this thing never really unlocks. We're just going to embark.
A mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
There we go. The house is not even selectable. I don't know if runes are supposed to be the runes of the house, but it's more like, for some reason, you had a huge graveyard in front of your house when you were growing up, and now you kind of want them back. I don't know. But this is the only place we have right now. These are the only people we have right now, so it's still kind of tutorial mode. But just to do a quick little explanation, these start at 0, and I don't know exactly what this number means. It might be the boss level that you're working towards, but the more you fight in here, you get closer and closer to a boss. You pretty much need to go through, I think, 5 encounters or 5 dungeons and successfully complete them in order to get in there. And I really hope this, when it's added, is like an infinitely scaling dungeon where it's just harder and harder and harder. That would be so epic. But it looks like we'll be getting the cove a little sooner. The items up here are what you will be rewarded for. So if you look over here, we get bust and crest. Bust and crest. You can get crests in every single one. Oh, not this one. This one's unlocked. It's not currently available, or is not even currently available in the game. So we will be going through these 3 places. But so there's the bust, there's the writs, and there's the portraits. Those are the 3 things that you need, along with the crests to upgrade your town. But we're going to do this. This is a complete 100% of the battle rooms, but it's short, so it's only expected to be 1 meal sitting long. That's kind of what the times here mean. No camping, just a meal. Doesn't always work out that way. Really friggin' doesn't. Okay, I have a targeted heal. Oh, she is all over the place. We need to get her abilities kind of reined in. Useless, good, good, useless. I'll only be able to use these 2 where I'm standing currently. And yeah, only be able to attack the front. Let's check out this guy. He's in our 3rd slot, which is a good spot for him. 3rd, 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 and 3rd. I'll be able to use every single one of his abilities no matter where I am. Very, very cool. And we'll go into more details on... Oh, look at this. Guy has syphilis. -5 AC, -10 damage, -10% max hit points. Faded. Any chance... Oh, chance to turn any miss into a hit. That's pretty cool. And plus 15% to move resist, so he won't be stunned that often. Deviant Taste is not allowed to visit the brothel. We'll get to that later, guys. Here is Weak Grip. Alright, so these are the quirks. Good ones on the left, bad ones pretty much on the right, although sometimes the bad ones are just limiting. They're not really bad. But quick reflexes, he'll go fast. That's why he went so early in the combat. That's actually pretty cool. Stun resistant, also very good. And this is a good set of abilities. I actually wish I had this one. Wicked Slice, Pistol Shot, Grape Shot, and Open Vein. Those are the abilities that I like using with these guys. Lots of some nice AoE damage here, and then very specific damage, especially this one. Very good character. I don't really like these guys too much, but overall this isn't too bad of a setup. He likes it in the front. He can attack the front. Those are the basics that he can do. And, you know, not too bad. Hates the dark. Only prays to relieve stress. See, this is one of the things I was saying that's not a direct hindrance inside the dungeons, but it makes getting rid of stress a little harder. Oh, Kleptomaniac, great, he can steal items. Whoop-de... Ah. Warrior of Light. When it's bright out, he likes to do more damage. Very cool. Anywho, that's all there is to it. You select your place, you select your team, and then you hit provisions. Now, we know it's short.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Oh, yeah. Except they never actually take blood, because otherwise they'd just be throwing people at this to get rid of it. So each person needs a thing of food. On a short mission, you should expect to eat once. So usually 4 things of food is a good way to go. And I actually do focus mostly on short missions in the beginning to get my characters working. We're also going to need light. And I usually take 6 of these, just in case. Just in case. And I had it pointed out that shovels are used for breaking down barriers and also for breaking into like glass cases and stuff like that is the best use I've found of them so far. It's not always the case, it just happens to be the case this time. But it's cheaper. If you run into a barrier, your team really doesn't like it. You can either not go that way, or you can rip it down with your hands and take a little bit of damage and quite a bit of stress. It's much cheaper to grab a shovel, and you'll average 1 or 2 barriers in a short to a medium. So usually 2 of these is more than enough. I've also heard there's quite a good few uses for all this stuff to improve your results. I actually found holy water and poured it on an altar, and the altar gave my characters a boon. It was awesome. So this is where your balance comes in. These are things to avoid damage and stress, but they cost gold. And that's always going to be the play around, is how much gold do you invest in improving your characters and how much gold do you invest in keeping them sane so they're actually usable and maintainable. Here we go though. Let's get this done. You can retreat from combat and even abandon quests if things are going terrible. Live to fight another day. Which we do sometimes. It is definitely a possibility.
Must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
So I do think this, from what he said, is the rooms of the house, but see, this sucks. I didn't get a scout, so I can't see what's ahead of me, and foreknowledge is so helpful in this game, it is not even funny. But I'll have to backtrack to cover all these rooms, so this could be a combat room, and if I miss it, I won't be able to complete my quests. So, we're gonna head this way first. There will be 4 potential events, down each hallway. Let's just move in a little bit here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need to keep track of our light levels, we need to keep track of our health and our sanity. And that's basically it. Nothing in the first one. Oh crap. Spiders. Oh frig yeah, surprise, surprise. This is huge benefit to me. Huge benefit to me. Okay, nope, don't want to use that. Single target, ranged, damage modifier, shuffle. That's just gonna make him move around. But it's the only thing he can do. And he resisted the shuffle anyways. Just try. Oh! Wow, that was awesome! That was friggin' awesome. Hell yeah! They might not even get a shot off because of my, because of that surprise, as long as he doesn't miss. Accuracy is only 80.
Press this advantage.
Oh yeah.
Give them no quarter.
And they're dropping their stress because they're doing so good. Taking it all. We got a little bit of money. That's starting to get our returns. We spent about... That was 300. This was 450 and 500. So we spent about 1,200 gold on this. If we're successful, we should get over 3,000 back, plus whatever we can pick up. Let's go back to here. Ah! Perfect. Locked display cabinet. Now, I do not have a key. I do have a shovel. Smash the cabinet open. We got 4 crests and 225 gold. Note that the amount of gold we got does not cover the cost of the shovel. The crests, however, are useful. We'll want those. We'll go through these so fast it's not even funny. But that's the hallway. That is the hallway. That was all 4. We only ended up encountering 2 things in this hallway. Let's see what we got in the room. Oh, we get a scout chance. Very cool. Not a combat room. We wasted time. We need to go all the way back. And as the characters are walking, this is what we got for scouting. This is actually really cool. Oh, stop stressing just because you're walking down a hallway. We're going to encounter a lootable object, and then we're going to encounter some combat. on our way to an empty room. That is what we're looking at. But this allows us to plan. So we'll come here, and I'm going to focus on this guy because that's what I do. Bookshelf, full of old leather-bound books and volumes. Volumes are dull and uninteresting. Nope, nothing there. Okay, we want to go back here. 2, 3, okay. My light level is really low, so we're getting more stress and less chance of scouting. We're going to click a torch, right click. Now it's up to 79, no more stress, +2 scouting and +2 to monster surprise. I'm going to use one more, we're going to be maxed all the way out.
A blazing star is born.
And we'll hear him say that often, guys. We'll hear him say that really often. Oh my gosh! Oh, thank God we got the surprise. This is going to be rough. These are the guys we ran into the first time. This is the very first guy we ran into. This is the support guy we ran into the second time. And they're able to shoot everybody in the party. My healer does not have a group heal. So she could be kind of screwed. Or, well, my team could be kind of screwed. But we're going to try and cause as much damage as possible. There's the grape shot that I had mentioned earlier. Plague grenade. This will allow me to hit both of the back people. Very cool. Yes! Look at that. 2 damage per round for 3 rounds. Very, very nice. Okay. Ooh! Zealous accusations. 4 through 8 damage. It's not going to kill either of them. Oh, very nice. But it got them awfully close. Okay, I'm just going to plague grenade these guys again, maybe? Oh, no. Stun grenade. Yes! Oh, smacked my elbow on the table.
Quickly the tide
Holy
turns.
crap! Look at that. He crits me, everybody gets stressed. And now he didn't crit, did more damage, added a bleed, but no stress. I don't know, I tell you sometimes, it's a little weird. Okay, so we want to do damage to this one. Yeah! Okay. Now that they're both low, I'm going to try and use my grape shot, which will hit the first 3 people. And I'm going to hope I don't miss, and I just take out those 2.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yes, that was awesome, that was awesome. Okay.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Zealous accusations, we're going to do that again. Oh man, I was not expecting that to kill that guy. So he got rid of the stun. I think we're just going to try...
Well struck.
19 critical. That was friggin' awesome. That was awesome. Oh man. Alright, empty room. We don't have to worry about anything. Let's just get in here. See if we can't scout. Yes. Singular scouting, but we know that's an empty room. There are 2 treasures, or 2 potentials for treasure, and then a trap, but this is a trophy relic room sort of thing. So we're going to go this way instead. All we have to worry about here... Oh, there's our eating. Eat 4 food, regain 5% of our health. It's basically going to be 1 or 2 hit points. Here we go. The hero is absolved of a sin. Oh! Sweet! Haha. Now all I have is weak grip. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, before we go in here, once again, we know we're going to encounter something. It's not an empty room. So, foreknowledge. 95 out of 100. That's good enough for me. Let's get in here. Oh my gosh. Yes, we got the surprise again. Okay, really don't like her. Is this the... No, it would heal me. Okay, let's not get these... let's not let our team get too low, though, so... There we go. We're going to... Ooh. Yeah, we're going to try and cause as much mayhem as we can. I really want to get rid of this character here, because she can cause stress, like directly. That's what her abilities do. However, this guy, 24 hit points, he's a beast. His axe and his shield are very, very nasty. I'm going to hope we can stun him. Oh, very good, very good. And now here again. Oh, crap! Oh, that sucked. Oh, here we go, Eldritch Pole. She's gonna screw with the order. Man, I hate her. Oh, yes, yes, freaking resisted. That's awesome, that's awesome. Blam! Ooh, that was good damage, 11. Very, very nice. Oh, please no bleed. Yeah, resisted the bleed. You suck. Stun. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, now I'm going to heal him this time. Or actually, I want to say Plague Doctors are hers as well. She, he. Let's get in here. Oh! Didn't need to bother. Oh! No, crap! He moved orders. That's the guy I wanted to stun. Oh! Crap. I still think a stun grenade is our best chance, even though it's only on one guy. Good. I want to... Okay, so my grape shot, 3 through 6, I have a very slim chance of being able to kill her. And I'd really, really like to increase that chance. So that's 4 through 9, plus a bleed. Yes. Yes. Oh, crap!
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Man, that sucked. The critical increased the stress. He resisted a push that would have normally knocked him back. So that was good. That was definitely good. But now I am really annoyed at this guy here. So I'm just going to kind of unleash on him. Unfortunately, the people that we have left are unholy. That actually means skeleton. There we go. Which means I can't make him bleed. So this extra bleed attack is kind of wasted on these guys, but it is somewhat accurate. I am, however, going to do this. This will just spread the damage out across both of them. Hopefully killing this guy and just leaving this one. Yes. Yes. Alright. Smack. Smite. Plus 15% damage to unholy.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
We got some gold, we got some emeralds. Haha. Alright. This guy is going to search the crypt. Sarcophagus. An ornate sarcophagus is slightly ajar. Completely empty. Alrighty guys, thanks for joining me for this first episode, but I am going to end it here. I'm going to try and keep these episodes around 30 minutes. We went a little bit over this time. Next episode we're going to pick up right here, and figure out the rest of this dungeon. We didn't get a scouting report. That kind of sucks. That means we need to go up or left and then to the other one as well. So we'll figure out what that is going to be in the next episode. Please leave some likes, some comments, whatever you want to know about this game. Ask the questions. So far I am loving it. It's updated almost on a daily basis. They're patching it, they're bug fixing it, they're tweaking it around, trying to get the balance to be more played out. So if you really love these sorts of games, these sort of strategy, figure it out, see how to go sort of games, this is one that's going to be right up your alley. They're very interactive with the community. They take all of our feedback and stuff like that and try to rebalance. It's a really, really good game. Anywho, cliffhanger. We'll see if we make it out of this dungeon. Our prospects are looking pretty good, but we'll see what actually happens in the next episode.